Well, hello. I hope I'm recording this properly. Let's see here. Yes, it says that I am. We have got to talk. So, I did a remote view last night on Donald Trump, and I really focused a lot on the rift that's been developing between Donald Trump and the Republican Party. Now, as we had said when we had done previous remotes, no, I have not showered yet, and yes, I'm still in my bathroom. I'm working from my bathroom. But anyway, let me get on with the story of the RV. So, when we had followed the energy about how this story would end, and stories all have archetypes, and we love Carl Jung and we love our archetypes. We always saw that it would end the same way, that who would remove this person from the Republican Party? Who would cut the head off the beast, right? The beast being the head of the Republican Party, Donald Trump. We always felt that it was going to be Mitch McConnell. It had to be Mitch McConnell. So a couple days ago, the frightened Sir Lancelot, he cuts the head off the beast, and now Trump has basically been cast to the wolves. For all intents and purposes, he's been severed from his relationship with the GOP. So, as you would imagine, Trump now wants revenge. Specifically, he wants revenge more against the GOP than he does against the Democrats. And one of the things that he's upset about is the fact that he perceives that specifically of Mitch McConnell, who cuts the head off the beast. We perceive of Mitch McConnell, when you go into the energy, as the person who he believes is responsible for all of the problems of the Republican Party, and that there were a lot of things he wanted to do to help the American people, but unfortunately, he was obstructed by Mitch McConnell. The problem is all the fault of Mitch McConnell. Now, if you continue to follow this energy, this animosity towards Mitch McConnell and this animosity towards the GOP, it is unlikely, given this energy, that he could continue to be a Republican. And so the big news I took out of last night's remote is that it's very likely that Donald Trump will leave the Republican Party, and he can't go back to the Democratic Party, which leaves only being an independent. So one of two things can happen. He can either leave with his independence and start his own Trump party, or he can just run as an independent. But here's the thing. If they start to poll on the independent vote, it could strongly weaken the GOP going forward. And so for that reason, Trump may be the worst case, not only the worst case scenario, but the biggest mistake that the GOP has ever made. It's that horrible feeling they had, but they suppressed during the GOP conference, where they said, we probably shouldn't do this. We're probably going to regret this, but they went ahead and they nominated Trump. And so now they are reaping the consequences of that. And it goes back to that feeling like the reptiles eating themselves, but specifically the tension and the animosity that's beginning to form between the GOP and Donald Trump is so serious in the coming days that I don't anticipate him remaining a Republican for much longer. And if he does continue on independent, then, and that independence movement continues with the QAnon and the conspiracy theories, etc., it could theoretically harm the GOP and prevent the GOP from taking control of the Senate, executive branch, even local government going forward for quite a while to come. And that could be the Trump effect. So I just wanted to go on online and just document this, where I followed the energy last night. I'd be very, very surprised if this president was going to be a Republican for much longer. And I anticipate him probably becoming an independent and possibly even starting his own party. All right, so we get to watch the fireworks over the coming days. That ought to be fun. If you haven't done so yet, be sure and share, like, subscribe, click the bell notification so that you can be notified about future messages like this. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.